On today's episode of Watch JR Go, we're here with another one of Josh's cars, his new tow pig. And I know you guys are thinking, but he just got another one. Well, he just got another one.
Another one, and another one.
DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
What is going on, guys? I am Watch JR Go, and like I said, I'm here with Josh's 2004 Dodge Ram 2500. Remember the days when we got to say Dodge Ram? I still say it every time, but I know officially now it's just Ram.
2500?
Yeah. But this one is old school. It's got the Beavis and Butthead mirrors ready to go.
Dig it.
And does that on both sides.
It is Cornholio.
Cornholio. It's a great looking truck. Exactly what you need to pull a 30-foot car trailer. I think the gasser was struggling a bit, wasn't that? It was like...
It was struggling empty.
Yeah.
And as soon as we threw anything in it, it was like, not gonna happen.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had to give up, come back and get an F-250 and pull it with that.
Go back.
Yeah. I mean, it was really full. It was really full. But, you know, gas engine trucks, they're for daily driving.
Hopefully this solves that problem.
Today, of course, as you do with your tow pig, you drive it around for a couple weeks and then you turn it up. So we're gonna turn it up with the Banks tuner for this old school truck. Check it out. So this is a Gale Banks, what's this thing called? The 03 to 05 Dodge 5.9 liter Banks tuner.
Yeah. So it tows mediocre right now.
Yeah.
It's only got 550 foot-pounds of torque,
Yeah.
which sounds like a lot, but when the new trucks are making twice that,
Right, right.
it tows mediocre. So after borrowing a new F-250 and then dropping down to this, I knew it needs some extra help. I bought it because it's never been tuned on, it's never been beat on, it's never towed really anything. So I feel safe in buying it, but of course as soon as I bought it, we're going to turn it up.
Yep.
But this is supposed to add 105 horsepower and 285 foot-pounds of torque, which should bring it up to like 750 foot-pounds.
Yes. On demand too. So this is the old multi-position switch where you can switch tunes. And what's funny is it says 1 through 6, but we both found out that there's 12.
Yeah, there's definitely 12 positions.
You can literally turn it to 11.
It just goes.
You can turn your truck to 11. Yes. Why doesn't it have just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 right there?
Yep.
Yep.
But I wanted the new Gale Banks tuner with the iDash.
Oh.
The amazing tuner.
Yeah.
But it's $1,400.
Sure.
And I'm not quite sure I'm going to keep the truck. I might just jump to something newer that comes out of the box with 750 foot-pounds of torque. So I bought this cheap on eBay.
Yeah. How much was this?
$250.
And it seems like it's worth 250 bucks. That's for sure.
That's kind of what I thought.
So it's got some sensor interrupts. Basically, unplug a sensor, plug it in, unplug a sensor, plug it in, and then OBD interface.
Yeah.
And power wires, basically.
Yeah.
I think we just unplug all the sensors on your engine and just guess.
Like the only wiring that needs done is right here. You just guess. I mean, what could go wrong, right?
It'll run.
Yeah.
It's a diesel.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It just has a ground and some power, maybe an ignition wire, I'm gonna guess. One of those is ignition. Should be pretty simple.
Orange wire's fused and it comes from a sensor, which is odd.
Interesting. All right, well, let's get to it. We're gonna install this thing on this 3/4 ton Ram with the Cummins diesel in it. And it should be really fast when we're done. The giant hood. All right. 24 valve turbo diesel. Oh, we did this at the right time. It's hot. Hot, hot. All right, well, this thing's pretty clean under here, actually. How many miles are on it?
300,000.
300,000!
It sounds like a lot.
Wow!
But the previous owner has had it for a couple of years. He bought it from his brother, who bought it, I think, new. They never. I think the brother might have towed some car trailers or something with it, but they've never worked it hard. My friend I bought it from has driven it like, I don't know, from Topeka to Wichita every weekend for the last 5 or 6 years. It's just been all highways, so I feel comfortable. And he gave me a stack, an absolute Bible full of maintenance records. Every time the tires were rotated or brake pads were done or air filter was swapped out, I have a record of it.
Or got a new radiator.
Or got a new radiator.
It's brand new.
But bone stock except for the Banks exhaust.
Ah.
At some point somebody put exhaust on it.
Oh, that is the exhaust to have, that's for sure. Cool. The full Banks setup on this thing. And you got the Weston running boards, head unit, Pretty good setup.
It makes that beep boop sound when you turn it off, which is awesome.
Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. So we're looking at PDFs for a newer Banks tuner, like the 6-gun or the Econo tuner, and they lay out the same, so hopefully we've got this all figured out. They show that this thing sits about here on the fuse panel, and then this sub-harness here comes over to pick up the map and fuel rail pressure sensors. So we're gonna route about like that. And this harness here that Josh has, there you go, there you go, that's probably it, is crankshaft position sensor and camshaft position sensor interrupts. And then this big leash here, that one runs all the way back into the cab for OBD2 and the tuner and other accessories. It's really pretty simple to hook this thing up. The only thing that's fun is the fuel rail pressure sensor I cannot get unplugged. I did get the map unplugged, and we are ready to interrupt that one there. All right, I like the way we've got this laid out here. We'll come right beside the valve cover. That looks pretty nice. And this will drop in here and plug into the map. And keep all the existing map routing, which is just like that. There's one. And now for the fuel pressure, plugs in here like so. This goes really fast when you got one guy doing the bottom part and one guy doing the top part. Ah! As soon as I said that, I routed it around the dipstick. I'm an idiot.
That's not thinking with your dipstick, Jimmy.
You're not thinking with your dipstick, Jimmy. Much better. I solved it, don't worry, don't worry. Hide this. No, it's not tuned, man. This how much money are we racing for? There's nothing done to this truck. Looks like this ground may be way too big for the ground wire we have.
I am not seeing these connectors down here.
Yeah, dude, they're pretty buried.
They're like behind the ECU, which is bolted to the side of the engine.
Well, you can probably leave them out. I doubt it's critical. Like I said, what do you need for a diesel to run? Nothing.
Compression.
Compression. Diesel. So I wanted to pick up the factory ground. It has that huge bolt, and it bolts to the chassis right there. So I cut off the old one, which had way too small of a ring terminal. New ring terminal, heat shrink, and it's just better all the way around. There's an extra wire in there so it doesn't pull out. We are ready to attach the grounds and then get some power. Josh is hooking up the crankshaft position sensor. Yeah, there you go. You can see it hanging down.
There you go.
There's the T-harness and camshaft position sensors.
So I don't know where
the other one is.
The other one is.
It's in there. But if it's not, like I said, I doubt you need any of this. Hey, wouldn't you know, we are here at O'Reilly's to pick up parts that were missing. It was missing the fuse tap. They want you to fuse tap fuse 50, which is probably switched ignition, to hook that thing up. So that is exactly what we are here to get, along with a different set of headlights for the Jeep. All right, we've got everything, including headlight bulbs for the Jeep, blade taps. Let's get back to the Cummins now. Just all kinds of Dodge products in 1 week. I know some people disagree with these, but it's what Banks calls for because it's supposed to be something you can install as a home user. So we're gonna do exactly that, and that takes fuse 50 here in the fuse box on this year. So let it be known if you that doesn't fit at all.
It points the wrong direction.
Totally is not going to work. So they don't actually recommend that. They recommend a fuse tap. It goes on the leg of the fuse. I'm going to go with no.
No.
All right, I guess we're going to use the other style.
Dang.
I like that style because then it fuses this output and it fuses the original circuit.
Yeah.
So it's kind of perfect. We managed to fit the dual fuse tap after all. It's all done now. Basically, it gives you a butt crimp and you just connect them and slide the wires in there. This all looks great. So Josh is routing the OBD2 cable up through the firewall here. And that is the last thing that needs done. So there's a grommet. So that's easy. And then once you're done, you go inside and hook this up to the OBD port. And that goes to your programmer or your tuner. The 6-gun or Econo tuner, whichever one this is mounted, and we poked a little tiny hole in the grommet right there, ran this through there with a fish tape into the interior, and now Josh just finished, or is finishing, putting the nut on the 6 position, or the 11 to 12 position. You just got to drive this thing at 11 all the time. It does say every additional notch is 20% more power. So 11 is like 2,000% horsepower.
I'm public school, but I'm pretty sure that's accurate.
Yeah, it's at least 2,200 extra horsepower.
If only they would have sent me the knob for it.
I know, we do need the knob. And you left out the washer for fun?
Yeah,
it wouldn't fit, would it? I see it won't fit.
It was starting to tear up the stickers.
So the knob is missing because this was used, but it still works just fine. Wire routing is very easy. It just drops like back through here. We'll just kind of slide it back down there and then hook it onto the harness that's chilling. And the dash goes back together and you are ready to switch tunes on the fly. This is nice because, you know, on big performance trucks, you have to flash them every time. And that gets really annoying when you just want some fuel economy on the fly. And this is just very nice.
And you're always like updating tune, you're like, I hope nothing goes wrong.
Right, otherwise I'm stranded.
How much battery do I have?
Yep. So headlight switch getting hooked back up, and then everything snaps back in. What a clean and simple install.
I can see you now.
You can see me now?
Yeah.
Good deal. Don't worry about these 2 extra wires. Those are for EGT, and we don't have the optional EGT sensor on here. Yeah. All right, exactly. All right, go ahead and turn it on. There should be an LED, a status LED on this thing. There we go. We have 2 red flashes. Now we have green, which seems, that's all wires are connected is green. Uh-oh, now we have 3 red and 1 green. Go ahead and start it, let's see what happens. Yeah! We have the green light! Nice. All right, I think that's awesome news.
That was easy.
Do you have a check engine light? Nope. All right. I think we just do the most important part. Drive fast. So Josh bought this thing. The Dodge guys are gonna freak out here. For $9,000.
Yeah.
It was a steal. That was the rest of this deal here.
How clean it is. I can't really see it.
I know, it's unbelievably clean though. Everything works. There's no torn up seats. There's no torn up leather.
The dash doesn't have
dash isn't cracked. I mean, I don't like whatever gen this is, 2nd gen, 3rd gen, whichever one. Second gen. But like, it's a clean truck, and it's got a great engine. But my grandpa used to have one of these, and I hated that. It's because it's terrible to drive. That's the reason. The transmission is a nightmare. It takes like 4 minutes to get to 60. So hopefully it's all sorted out now with the tune.
I can't believe we have as much torque as that train that just went by. 22,000 torques.
Well, yeah, because we have 22,000 horsepower too.
Yeah, there's one running 11 though.
Yeah, that's true.
I got it turned right now.
To 1. You got it on 1.
Yeah, we got 1 torques.
Oh. That switch is very effective. Yep, this seems normal. I don't feel anything different.
So we're on 1, which would be stock.
Normal.
Yeah.
No adjustment.
Untuned.
Untuned.
I guess we roll it to 1 and see what happens.
Yeah.
1 would be 2 clicks or 1 click?
See? We have no idea what's up with the 12 position switch.
Okay, I went 1 click.
Okay. Feels the same.
I can't really tell yet.
Okay.
I need to go from a dig. That's all this truck does is dig.
Only dig racing. There's a camera right there. Let's see if we can line it up with him. So we can get smoked. Here we go. Same. I'm going with same as well. No wonders everybody buys these and then puts it on like 5 or 6 and leaves it there forever.
Yeah. So
Makes...
I'm gonna go to 4.
Okay.
It's 4 clicks, which would be like position 2.
I think that would be 2, yeah. All right. I don't know if it's how much throttle you put in it or what, but it feels way different in 4. Or 2, whatever we decided that is.
Yeah, that made a difference.
This is way faster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, as soon as you got in it, I was like, whoa.
It broke the tires
Yeah,
loose.
this thing is way different.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. We haven't even turned it up much.
So I don't even know how far we've turned it.
Yeah, we really have no idea.
We had 2 or 4. I'm gonna go 2 more clicks.
Yeah, 2 more clicks. Okay, so this is a abandoned airstrip in Mexico too. It seems quick, but almost like it's the same. Like, I don't know. Maybe the middle notches aren't notches.
So we're on 4.
Yeah, but maybe
No, 6.
maybe it's not really on 4.
You want to go 1 more?
Go, just move 1 click.
Odd number.
Yeah.
Now we're on 7.
I think what we're deciding here is we really need that knob that was missing, so we know what we're actually selecting on the thing. It seems way faster.
It kind of does.
Yeah.
It's so hard to tell because it's such an even power delivery.
It is.
Yeah, that was faster.
Yeah, it was. That thing's moving.
That was 80 in a refrigerator on wheels.
Yeah, for what this thing weighs, oh.
But I gotta add 1 more click.
Well, oh, to make it even. We definitely need 1 more click to make it even. I get it, I get it. Let's just see where it ends up.
It's like boost. It's just 1 more pound. Just 1 more pound.
Well, I mean, we might have had our math wrong. 1 more, oh, the rods came out.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Well, I guess we found the weak point.
Yeah, it wasn't the tuner.
Now when we put it back together, we'll be good for another click.
Yeah. Or 2, whatever. It does either way. It just needs studded, and then a rotating assembly, and then you're good to make 1,000 foot-pounds. Yeah, let's do this.
Sounds cheap.
Sounds cheap.
I'm sure you can get all that on Amazon.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. It's so slow.
Oh, it's so slow off the line, and then it shows up.
I mean, that was like a 10-second 0 to 60.
Yeah, it's real quick. Really, this engine lives between like 1,800 and 3,000. That's the only place it makes power. It's pretty crazy. You are sending this. I love it.
I was a little distracted, I'll admit.
Oh, turn! Well, Josh is adjusting the headlights on this thing because he just put new ones in it, making it look a lot better. That is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to head on over to shop.watchjericho.com where you get cool shirts, not like this. And please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. And I will talk to you next time. Here on Diesel Power and Performance. Is that a shop? I don't know. I feel like I've heard of it.
Probably 12 of them in the country.